तो अब हमें यहाँ पे ऑडिटोरियम पे क्लिक करना है.
Happens to the paper. All it happens to in a digital mode. And even the question papers are taken digitally, which is the digitized version. And even the valuation happens digitized mode. There's an irritability which is coming to the thing. Now this is one of the challenges what I thought I must also share with you. What are the challenges and what do we do about it? Now if you look at the higher level of screen usage, if you see, two-side thinking is also coming to that. Expression is also coming there. Now what we should do about it? Whether is there any reason for it? And also if you look at the social media. Now if you look at that, the social media negatively affects the personality of the people in distracting them. Whether whatever the goals they have, it's possible for them to distract from the particular goals, sides of it, and leave up the negative or minimize the negative effects of it for a successful person. And for becoming successful in life, one has to be very much positive oriented. Any questions are there? I would like to take on the questions.
Thank you, Dr. K.S. Badrinarayan. It was a very insightful talk. Thanks a lot. Committee and the Curriculum Committee of Global School. Moving on to Ms. Shalini Jaiswal.
Good morning, all of you. I'm Shalini, as Aman already introduced, and I am a very passionate educator working in this field for long as a teacher across the grade levels, and then now training teachers and setting up schools for Maple Bear South Asia. And we look forward to having a program which is, where children come, enjoy, learn, and we are able to kind of have everybody learn at their comfort and succeed in life. Before we start, the first question, is what is inclusive education? When children are in the classroom, it's not that they eat, play together, but they also learn together. The children should be happy coming to school. The teachers should be involved with the children all the time, helping them, motivating them, scaffolding their learning, and being facilitated. The question is, how do we teach diversity?
It was a very informative session. Thank you. Rasheed Prakash is a chemical engineer with a postgraduate and doctorate degree from an Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. He is a senior academic with an administrative and governance experience. His teaching career also saw responsibility. He is a president of Sri Padampat Singhania University of Udaipur, Rajasthan. Moving to you, Srihari Prakash.
Thank you, Aman. Let me clarify that I have moved on from Sir Padampat Singhania. It's been wonderful. Let me thank the India Digital Learning organizers also for the forum. Is the difficulties of having a mindset like this. It's very difficult to change because this is what you have been doing for last day, talking of flexible learning systems of gaps between teachers and students. I always been a proponent that today the time has come that our youngsters have to be used in stigma of corona batches attached to them. Let's just examine what were the negatives.
Definitely no. Ready meals made by Colgate. Have you ever heard of that Colgate ready meals you are purchasing out of any of the grocery store or maybe any of the shopping mart? Yogurt based shampoo or cleaning product from Henge. You all are aware of Henge, but then Henge is coming into cleaning product also, but then they failed. So these may sound like ridiculous idea, but they have launched it as a very, very serious product. Of course, they turned out to be major brand failures, but the marketers could have foreseen the shortcomings and the product would never been launched, because before launching, they have seen this product is not going to be success in the market. So before launching even, they have withdrawn the product, despite the product was already ready. So such kind of mistake should not be there. You should have to have the project planning in hand at first before going to launch with the product. So if I take the case of Pond toothpaste, a failure owing. So how buy this menu as a second car, not as a primary first car? So that was bad positioning was there in the market. Pricing, of course, that was supposed to be available for rupees 100,000 only. Initially, Tata Nano has said that they will launch this product in the market in 1 lakh rupees, which was increased due to increase in the input cost. So that means their, cost estimation failure was there. So yet it was called as a 1 lakh car. It was popular as that it is, coming in 1 lakh rupees. So the company did not come out to explain the reason for price increase, but it did not go well with the buyers. So of course it has, failed drastically. Of course, the promotion channel was very, very bad. Instead of that, they have used right marketing channel, but Nano was promoted using non-conventional marketing concept like social media. So they have, made it popular through social media only. But the consumer also, this 1 lakh car was not on social media at that point of time. So it was simply a case of lack of communication to the appropriate customer. If you are not able to, make the reach of the product to the appropriately customer, then definitely you will not get success, because that is very, very important. But nowadays, it is a way back of 10 years back, but now we are in 2022. Everybody is aware of the social media tools and the power of social media tool and how we are getting success just in one night. I would definitely give an example that, one product get millions of users just in one night. So that was the popularity of, this social media platform. Flex. But they got failure of a brand. But unfortunately, when the consumer have used it, Indian consumer was still hungry. So that was one of the reasons. Second, Indians were used to a variety consumer. If you really recall the advertisement of Kellogg's, they were focusing on that this is a day by the Coke. That was different. It was different in taste, promotions, package, and pricing. Everything was different. Vanilla cake was promoted in retro style. So this retro style was giving an idea that you are, majorly focusing towards the youth of metros. So the brand had Vivek Oberoi, who was the brand ambassador. So the Bollywood flame endorsing the brand in an unusual style. So Vivek spotted the retro look with typical combination of Elvis style and Shami Kapoor style in old Lamborghini scooter screaming Woko. So then, I'm the audience. And this may have discouraged the teenagers from checking out the brands, because they were majorly focusing towards the adults and youth, those who are into the retros. So it is not going well with the teenagers. But if you look at the Coke, the major share of the Coke is coming from the teenagers as well as, of course, from the youth as well. The Pepsi Crystal, which was a clear cola. Blackberry Storm 9500. So I'm sure now the market of Blackberry has been reduced, rather it has been obsolete now. So they have launched in market to compete with Apple iPhone. So it is a highly volatile market, which was of Tata Sierra. Sierra was primarily failed in the market because of its steep price. They were priced around 5 lakh and the brand failed to appeal to the value proposition of the Indian consumer. So Sierra can be said as a brand that came too early. The Indian market was not ready for this concept. So Maruti Varna, it was looking like a van structure. So the brand was positioned as 2 luxury car for the price of 1. But this ad talked about twin AC, comfort and space, and this was launched with a 1300cc engine, which was the same used in Maruti Sting. So those customers who flocked the showroom after viewing the ads were shocked by the steep price of Varna. So Varna was priced at a par with Maruti Sting and other entries, and then the product has been distributed also, but they never got success. Loyalty to its limit by stretching the brands into other product categories. See that we have different social platforms, and from every sphere we are getting the data. But then what is the authenticity of that data and how accurate this data
is going to help them look at challenges and possibility from a new perspective. And this makes our efforts so meaningful. So thank you so much. Thanks a lot to all our speaker delegates for their active participation. Thank you.
और नीचे जो वो सब्सक्राइब का बटन है ना, उसको हिट करो।